Hey guys, welcome to another video. We have some crazy, I open up Twitter not expecting like anything to be showing up, and now we have some Hunt for Gollum news. Jamie Dornan has officially been cast as Aragorn in Hunt for Gollum. For those who don't know, he played Christian Grey in 50 Shades of Grey. Yep, that's a thing. I'm not expanding on that. But he also was the huntsman in Once Upon a Time, which is something that I actually did really like him in. Those are the only roles that I'm familiar with him in, and he is the next Aragorn. And I've said this before, and I will say it again. I'm very nervous. Anything that Lord of the Rings has that comes out, I'm always nervous for. But the next big thing to look at is we got the teaser. So this looks like it's a clip from Fellowship. I don't know, but I've never actually watched this. I don't expect a lot from this. It's a 29-second clip, but we're gonna play it. Okay, the way it reflects here is really cool. This is just a clip from the prologue of Fellowship, so definitely not gonna like find anything hidden outside of what looks to be some cast reveals. Ian McKellen as Gandalf, we already knew that. Kate Winslet as Marigold. Okay, so Kate Winslet, who played Rose in the Titanic, will be playing Marigold, who is the youngest sister of Sam. Interesting. So we're going to be seeing Sam's sister. Leo Woodall as Halvard. That name is not familiar. Yo, we're getting Lee Pace as Thranduil back. I don't even care what your thoughts on The Hobbit are. Lee Pace as Thranduil is peak. Absolute peak casting, and you cannot tell me otherwise. So the fact that he is coming back is making me so happy. That is the stuff that I'm so happy to see that. Elijah Wood is Frodo. Okay. Okay. I think this is all we're getting. Okay. So this is all we're getting out of this. This is fine. This is totally okay. Um this is fine. The first teaser for Hunt for Gollum is out. I'm okay with this being the only thing we're getting so far. Um, this is totally fine. I know I'm saying that a lot, but that's okay. We're gonna talk about this a little bit. So we've got. I mean, this is basically a main cast announcement. Um, exactly what we're going to be seeing from this, I think we can now safely assume that when it comes to the Hunt for Gollum, we're going to be getting a bit of a narration coming from it with Marigold, I guess, as the primary narrator. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. Where it's going to be probably pretty similar to Aragorn's quest, where Sam tells a story out of the Red Book to his kids, but maybe it might be something different with Marigold showing up. I'm not exactly sure that's a complete theory based on that. Halvard, that is a character I'm also not familiar with. I do believe that is going to be a brand new character. Yes, a brand new character. This is not Halbarad in the books or Halbrand um in Rings of Power, obviously. This is a Dunedain Ranger, so we've got a brand new character being coming out, being played by Leah Woodall, who was originally being rumored to be playing Strider in Hunt for Gollum, but now it is confirmed. Jamie Dornan is cast as Strider, Leah Woodall as Halvard, a brand new character, and Lee Pace as Thranduil. I mean, honestly, this is kind of a pretty dang goated cast so far. They haven't said anything about Orlando Bloom coming back as Legolas. I think just based off of what we know, I think they actually said he's not coming back, but I don't know for certain. Um, and then Ian McKellen as Gandalf, Elijah Wood as Frodo. None of those two are not surprised. We've kind of figured that that was how that was going to work. Maybe I wonder, because this is going to be taking place in the 17 years between Frodo's 33rd birthday and his 50th birthday. So This is a lot of that like in between kind of time frame, I guess, we're going to be getting. And so I think it's going to be really interesting to see how they're going to make this work within the framing of the movies, and because they've said specifically that they want it to work within the already established movies that Peter Jackson had made. And so seeing the this come out is a lot of new info, is interesting, to say the least. Obviously there's a lot of information that we don't know yet, so I'm curious to see exactly how this is going to work and what they're going to do for this movie. I'm excited to see it. I think the more I learn about it, the more I'm getting excited. I'm still kind of nervous, but I don't know if I'm ever not going to be nervous when a new Lord of the Rings piece of media comes out. Um, but I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see kind of how they will go about this story, and a lot of information that's not really told too much. Um, but how, yeah, not told too much, but there is a lot of relevant information. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to fall under a similar aspect of that of like Solo, where Solo, a lot of people weren't really invested into it because no matter what happened, they knew that the character of Han Solo was going to be okay. And I'm worried that because so much of the story has already been told, that they aren't going to be as invested because they already know Gollum is going to end up in Barad-dûr. He's going to get tortured by Sauron, and then he's going to end up with Frodo eventually being killed, at the destruction of the ring. They know what's going to happen with Frodo. They know what's going to happen with Strider. So I think the sort of struggle that they're going to have is introducing these new characters and making them interesting, and they really are going to have to figure out a way to really leave the audience feeling like this story matters, and that's the part that I'm a little bit nervous for. But I think it's something that, if done well, could actually be a very, very, very interesting story. um, Either way, that's pretty much about it for that. As far as I know, there's no other news. If something happens right after I recorded this, I'm gonna be shocked. But I'm glad that we got to take a look at this. I'm glad that I got to the uh, glad I got to react to it for the first time. I normally don't do reaction stuff, so excited that I was able to do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get this up as soon as I possibly can. Um, It'll probably be out first thing tomorrow morning as of the time of when this was released. I might even post it up tonight. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to all of my Ko-Fi supporters. You guys are the ones who keep this channel up and running. And as always, you are loved, you are valued, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And we will see you guys right back here next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody.